KJP is seriously one of the dumbest people alive. Seriously.
Yeah.
Like,
let's give her
do
a
not
raise.
exaggerate.
Let's give her a raise,
Right.
you guys.
Let's definitely make her senior advisor.
Mhm.
She was probably more dumb yesterday than I've seen in a while. And that is saying something, because you know how dumb she is. Three different examples, because it's extraordinary. The absolute non-answers that she gives to questions, and then there's no pushback. It's truly amazing. And I think that what really stuck out to me yesterday is that I saw one of these clips on Twitter, and someone had transcribed her answer and included all the uhs and the ums, and to see it written out in all its nonsensical glory made it that much dumber. You know what I mean? Like, you really got a good sense of how dumb it was. So one of the questions she was asked was about BRICS, the BRICS countries meeting, and whether this was a concern to the Biden administration. And her answer, you tell me what you make of it.
So Tuesday, the countries in BRICS are going to be going to Russia for a meeting. How concerned is the administration that this bloc of countries could undermine U.S. economic or trade strength that we have?
So, look, what we're focused on is on the working with partners around the world, and to build the broadest and deepest coalitions possible to help achieve our shared goals. That's what we're going to be focused on.
Reading.
You know, we're not looking at BRICS as an evolving into some kind of geopolitical rival. That's not how we look at it, to the United States or anyone else. And so we're going to continue to work with our relationships, our partnerships, whether it's with Brazil, India, South Africa. And so we're going to continue to manage certainly those relationships, and with China, for example. And so that's going to be our focus right now.
What the hell was that? What was that?
Oh my God.
I cannot believe that this chick is in charge of anything. I just can't.
That she's a spokesperson.
I know. A senior spoke, like she is in charge of stuff.
Oh my God.
I just can't. I know. It's remarkable, isn't it? And then how much is this chick making? How much are we paying her?
I think it's close to, or possibly even above, now that she's been promoted, $200,000.
Oh my God. With full benefits, full pension. It is a complete waste. It's just
incredible.
Unreal. It's unreal. She'll never have to worry about retirement, you guys, because we're paying all of that for her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we're paying her salary right now.
Right now. Yeah. It's, wow. It just is so gross to me. Anyway.
It gets better, because she was also asked about Biden often touting that all of his legislation, all the stuff that he passes and signs off on lowers the deficit, when in fact the deficit is way, way up. So it's hard to hear the question. You will hear it if you listen closely, that it is about the deficit increasing, and what is Biden's response to that? And again, just the most absurd answer.
The president likes to tout his deficit cutting measures since he's come into office, but last week the Treasury Department actually reported that the deficit grew to $1.8 trillion for fiscal 2024. What's the White House's response to that data?
Well, that's why we've done the work that we have done, especially moving forward with this historic piece of legislation that speaks about how we're going to deal with the deficit, right? When we signed, the president signed, for example, last year, the $1 trillion debt deal that would cut the deficit by $1 trillion. You saw that in other pieces of legislation that he was able to sign and pass through. And that's why we have shown our commitment to dealing with the deficit.
Why didn't you do that Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. She just said it's up. So what? Oh my God. Could you not have made it so it didn't go up? If you were committed to it, then why did you allow that to happen?
Because they've done the work. That's why they've done the work.
You've done the work effing it up. That's what you've done. I swear,
nothing.
She always says
closely resembles an actual answer.
You've done the work shitting all over it is what you've done. That's the work you've done. You guys have literally pulled your pants down and you've just crapped all over it. That's the work you've done. It's so hard to, I hate these people. I hate them. I do.
You guys, if you have not gotten yourself a big old case of Healthy Cell's Immune Super Boost to get yourself prepared for the cold and flu season, this is all you need. I mean, if you're a person who wants to get a flu shot and like a COVID shot, I mean, I guess okay, you do you. But
you do you, boo. Yeah.
I haven't gotten a flu shot now since
I haven't either.
19. I have not had the flu. And I just, they always say they work like 30%, like they have 30% efficacy.
Right.
Now I just don't know what they put in that stuff. So it makes me very nervous. And so this is my best way of kind of just preparing my immune system to fight against all of the ick that goes around in the cold months. And so this specific Immune Super Boost gel pack from Healthy Cell is the equivalent of 15 different pills worth of immune supporting nutrients in one tasty pack. This is the blackberry flavor and it is so good. It
is. All of them are like treats.
Yeah. You don't have to choke down a bunch of horse pills. All you need to do is just eat a packet of goo and you get 15 pills worth of protection for your immune system. And they've got the multivitamins. They've got other specialty items for hair, skin, and nails, for example, which we love. They've got the REM sleep for helping you with your sleep. They've got the joint and mobility health, stuff for your heart and vascular system. Whatever your needs are, check at healthycell.com/chicks. They probably have something that's going to help you out. When you use promo code chicks, you're going to get 20% off of your first order. So check it out again, healthycell.com/chicks. Okay, last one, because I know you're about to lose it.
my blood pressure is going up. I can't.
She was also asked about the difference on foreign policy, if there is a difference in foreign policy between Biden and Kamala.
Okay.
And here's how that went.
Do you think of any
He's going to
issue,
say, look,
foreign policy or domestic policy in which the vice president has a differing point of view than the president? Any daylight between them.
Here's what I will say. I will say that they've been critical partners, as I've said many times, and it is true. You've heard that from both of them. And they are partners in the way that this administration has moved forward on many issues and the issues that they've had to really answer to the American people.
What does that mean? What does it mean? None of it. It doesn't mean anything. So, but I don't know who said it in here, but it's a great question. Like, what would happen if these asshats just didn't even show up? Like, just don't show up. Just don't even do this. And we just don't pay any of these people and we just let it sit. Just let it ride. Just let it ride, you guys. Just don't show up. And what would happen?
The oppressors, you mean?
No, just not doing their job, like, which is their jobs, all the jobs that a lot of these people are doing in government. Like, if they just didn't show up to work, if we just didn't pay them, we just fired them all. Okay.
God, I would love that.
Right. This is the thing. And then because they think they're so important and they do these really important jobs and they say these important things. They're not doing anything but pulling their pants down and shitting all over things. Like,
and taking our money while they do it.
Right. And then they were so important. We're so much better than you. We're doing no, you're ruining everything. You're just ruining it all. And then I can't. I
know.
She says nothing. She says nothing with so many words.
So many. That's what's amazing. That is impressive, actually.
Is it? Is it impressive? Where do you learn that? Where do you learn that skill? Is that a college degree?
I wonder what Jen Psaki thinks about her performance.
Really? Like, deep down? Well,
she has to know, because Jen Psaki was good at lying, and she could actually get words out that sounded like answers to questions and just lying about them.
She was succinct in lying.
Yeah, she actually made sense. It was just everything she said was lies. But KJP doesn't even make sense. I mean, she's just a moron.
Yeah, and she got a promotion. And
She got a promotion.
This is our government. And they're here to help, you guys. They're here to help.
Right.